themaskermind. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Friday the 13th Part 2. Get my little trusty booklet out. Just so you don't know, if anyone didn't watch my review on the first one, this little booklet has, oh yeah, by the way, it originally came with the DVDs in here, but do not, if you ever find this, and actually this particular box set is actually quite pricey now, like really, really expensive, but it's not even worth the money. I bought this for like $40 when it first came out at Best Buy, and it was like one of the shittiest packaging designs I have ever seen in my life. Every time you take a disc out of this fucking sleeve, scratches the shit up bad. So I gotta keep them in separate CD cases now, so it's a pain in the ass. But anyways, this tells you like the body count and the weapons used and so like that. Let's get started. You know, I really love this one. This is probably my favorite one of the series. It's kind of almost tied between 1 and 2, but 2, just because of the fact that Jason is in it this time. You know, basically this is pretty straightforward. You know, Jason's mother, you know, everyone knows Jason drowned in the lake, Crystal Lake, when he was a boy, and, you know, his mother was beheaded in the first one, so now in the second one, he comes back, basically, to avenge his mother. Now, you know, to basically kill, like, these counselors, anybody who goes to the campsite, the lake, whatever. That's pretty much the plot. I mean, that's basically the main, pretty much it. Now, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was awesome. Now, the thing I really like about it is the fact that Jason is not wearing the mask. He's wearing the potato sack over his head, which I really like. And if you ask me, I think it's so fucking creepy. He's got that one hole in his. He's only got one hole in the sack for his eye. And there's one scene where he's in the bed. Girl comes in, and you know and fucking Jason pops up underneath the covers in the bed, and you see his eye fucking staring at you through that hole in the bag, and I'm like, whoa, that's fucking creepy as shit. And my second favorite Jason is Richard Brooker, who plays Jason in this one. He's just I don't know. Every actor that plays Jason, at least I can tell, they're like each actor who plays Jason has their own body size. They got their own way they walk. They got their own way they breathe. They got their own way of throwing their weight around, the way they move, their own body shape, you know. And Richard Brooker he's a really big fucking dude, and he's just, he's not too big, but he's not too small. He's like a regular, like, probably 6'3", 6'4", 250, 300 pounds. About the right size. So yeah, I love Richard Brooker. I don't know why. I just really like his style, how he portrays Jason. So I'm going to get to the body count. The body count is 10 kills, same as the first one, and they actually start getting pretty high in the other ones. Weapons used: knife, machete, spear, claw hammer, barbed wire, ice pick, pickaxe, pitchfork, and Jason's bare hand. Now, what I really like about these old ones, now I understand that these, okay, well, I'm not talking about the other ones. I'm talking about part 2. The reason I like part 2 is that, or just like 1, 2, 3, and 4, the first 4, is that it actually shows the killings. Like, it may not be the goriest thing on the planet, but it's you know, gory enough to get the point across that, you know, they're getting killed. Now, in certain other parts, there's like part 7 and 8 is a good example where they really hold back on the gore. Like, it's just cut shots. Like, shows Jason hold up the weapon, come down, and then it cuts. You're like, what the fuck? There's some of these that have really good, they just have a really good opportunity, or yeah, to be a fucking great gory ass movie, but you know how the censorship is, they fucking have to ruin it. But you know, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, for example, the original, it was not gory at all, and it was perfect. I wouldn't change anything about that movie. So I really can't say much, but I don't know, I just like to see a little gore here and there, but because in the first one there was a little gore, so I want to see a little more of that, you know. But anyways, yeah, part 2 is definitely, I really think it over. My buddy Double Shot Jay, he left a comment and said that, you know, the second one outshines the first, and I really agree with him. Because for some reason, when I think of Friday the 13th, I think of part 2 for some strange reason. Just because I remember growing up watching that and scared the holy fucking piss out of me. It scared me. The sack idea is just freaky. It's fucking creepy. It's just an absence of anything. That's why it's creepy. But, says, the theatrical release date was Friday, May 1st, 1981. Ranked number 1 at the box office, opening weekend. Budget is $1,250,000, which is a lot more than the first one. The shot of Jason's legs walking across the street toward Alice's house is the only time in the series Jason was played by a woman. Ellen Lutter, the film's costume designer. I'll be damned, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. See, little fun facts like that are kind of interesting. But, I thought the kills were pretty cool. You know, of course, Jason gets killed at the end, but obviously, you know, of course he comes back. It's just a lot of different elements in this that I really liked. And it just had this really fucking creepy, eerie feel to it. I just can't explain it. Like the part where they're in the woods, the cop chases them into the woods, and there's this like eerie looking wooden fortress like house thing in the middle of the woods. Really creepy. Oh, in part 2, everyone says in the remake or the reboot, whatever, in the newer one that came out in 2009, people said, oh, I don't like it because Jason runs. Well, guess what? Jason runs in part 2, and this is the only one that I've seen him run in besides the reboot. And he jogs, but that's running. There's 2 kinds of running. There's jogging and there's sprinting. But if you don't believe me, check it out. It's right at the end. He's coming up to this little hut, this house, and he's running. He's jogging up to it. So he's running, people. Come on. Oh, I like proving a point. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I really enjoyed this a lot. Yeah, okay, I gotta tell you one thing here. The kill at the very beginning, I really liked. It's the girl from the first movie that survived, and the scene at the beginning where he shoved a pickaxe right through her temple. That was really cool. Well, it actually shows it, but the thing it kind